In the last video, we had read that Montmorency, who was a dog of author, he was a great nuisance in packing, means he was a great disturbance in packing. Until he would not disturb to other, he thought that his day has not been utilized properly. To get somebody to stumble over him and curse him steadily for an hour, and is his highest aim and object. His main aim and object is to make somebody fall by striking with him. Stumble meaning is fall, and curse him steadily. And curse meaning is blame him steadily. Steadily meaning is firmly or continuously for an hour, means blame him for an hour is the highest aim. And when he has succeeded in accomplishing this, and when he got successful in fulfilling this aim, his conceit becomes quite unbearable. Then he became proud on himself, and his proudness was unbearable. Unbearable meaning is intolerable. Conceit meaning is proudy. He came and sat down on things, and same way he came when Harris and George were doing packing of the hamper. He came and sat on the things just when they wanted to be packed, when they were going to pack those things. And he labored under the fixed belief that whenever Harris or George reached out their hand for anything, it was his cold, damp nose that they wanted. And he made sure that when Harris and George would come forward and pick anything, then at the place of getting anything, what would come in their hands, that would be his nose, which would come in their hand. He put his leg into the jam, and he worried the teaspoons. Teaspoons meaning is disturbed or spread the teaspoons here and there. And he pretended that the lemons were rat. Pretended meaning is thought. He thought that there were the lemons which were looking like a rats for him. And as lemons were looking like a rat for him, so he moved into the hamper and killed three of them, then killed the three lemons before Harris could land him with the frying pan. Means before Harris could beat him with the frying pan, he killed the three lemons. Harris said, I encouraged him. Then Harris blamed author that he has encouraged him to do this thing. But I didn't encourage him. But author said he didn't encourage him. A dog like that doesn't want any encouragement. And he thought that the dog didn't want any kind of encouragement, because it is his natural phenomena or natural occurrence, original sin that is born in him. Means it is a natural quality which is inborn, means which they are getting by birth, that makes him to do things like that, which helps him to do like things that, or which helps him to disturb the others. The packing was done at 12:50, and Harry sat on the big hamper, and at last at 12:50 at night the packing was finished, and Harry sat on the hamper and said he hoped nothing would be found broken. He hoped that nothing has been broken. And George said that if anything was broken, then it was broken. It was meaning is the hamper itself, because Harris was sitting on it. Then George said, if anything has been broken, then the hamper has been broken, which reflection seemed to comfort him, which is giving comfort to Harris. He also said he was ready for bed, and then further he said that they are ready to sleep. We were all ready for bed. Harris was to sleep with us, and at that day Harris was sleeping with George and Arthur, and then they went upstairs for sleeping. We tossed for bed, and then they decided that who would sleep on bed and who would sleep on floor. Then Harris had to sleep with me. Wherever the author would sleep, there the Harris would also sleep. Then he said, do you prefer the inside or outside, means whether you want to sleep in the bed or outside the bed, means on the floor. I said I generally prefer to sleep inside a bed. Then author replied that he wanted to sleep inside a bed. Harry said it was odd. Odd meaning is strange thing. Then George said, what time shall I wake you fellows? Means at what time you wanted to wake up. Then Harry said at 7. But author said no, 6. Because author wanted to write some letters. I meaning is author. Harris and author had a bit of row over it. Then regarding the time, there was a small fight. Row meaning is fight between Harris and author. But at last split the difference. But at last they agreed at the center of the time, that is 6:30. Half past 6 meaning is at 6:30. Wake us at 6:30, we said. Then they both said that they both said to George that let them wake up at 6:30. George made no answer, but George hadn't given any answer, and we found on going over that he had been asleep. Then they found that the George had been slept for some time. So we placed the bath where he could stumble into it. Then they kept near George, they kept a bathtub where he could tumble into it, meaning strike with it on getting out in the morning, means when he would wake up, then he would strike with the bathtub. And after keeping the bathtub near George, they both went to bed ourselves. They went for sleeping.